friends and fans. Welcome to Modern Warfare 3, the new Modern Warfare 3. You know, not that one that we played in, I don't even know, 2012 or whatever. Yeah, I did not at all plan to buy this game after reading the reviews and then also learning that all the maps are basically recycled. And I'm like, well, I mean, I played probably 80% of those maps. Do I want to play them again? Do I want to pay for them again? No. Am I interested in zombies? Not really. DMC is not really new anymore, so, and they apparently don't upgrade it anymore, even though it says it's still in beta. So, no. But then my buddy was saying he's gonna buy the game and he wants to play together. So I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to buy the game. And I did. So, did I regret it? No. It is actually not as bad as I thought. Yes, the maps are recycled, but I did not expect to actually enjoy playing them again, because a lot of fun memories came back to me and a lot of things that I forgot about the maps came back to me, and I was like, this is actually quite fun. And yeah, I'm enjoying it now. Want to make the best out of the $70. And also, the zombie game is so much more fun than what it was before, because it's open world. It's basically DMC with zombies. I was a huge fan of DMC. I played the heck out of DMC. Did it mostly solo, which was very challenging, but also extremely thrilling. Loved it. And now having DMC with zombies is like the icing on the cake for me. So, yes, I feel like the game was worth the $70 for me, for sure. But I understand that people were, frustrated and upset about it. It's not everyone's thing, and not everyone can just like shed out $70. It's a lot of money. But anyway, so here I went playing Terminal for the first time since 2009. I expected this map to look quite a bit different, because that's sometimes what they do. They use an old map, they try to make it look fancy, but then they start moving around rooms and doors, and it's just not the same. But this map is exactly like it was in 2009, besides the upgraded graphics. Everything is exactly where I remember that it was. I was blown away. So when I got into this map first, you can see I was miserably failing because I was just so excited to look around. But you know, when you get shot at, you don't really have much time to look around and play tourist. But I did anyway, because I don't really care when I die a lot. At the end, all I want to do is win or kind of help my team as much as I can. And I was like, oh boy, I'm not playing well in this map at all. It's just been too long. But then I slowly started to warm up, and lots and lots of memories on how I used to play this map came back, and I'm like, I think I got this. But I definitely did not expect to play that well, because it was literally the very first match since 14 years in this exact map. I actually have not played Call of Duty after Black Ops 2, because Black Ops 2 was already going into a direction that I didn't really like, and I was kind of more craving that war type map feeling, and so I quickly became a fan of the Battlefield genre, and I became a Battlefield veteran, literally pouring thousands and thousands of hours into each Battlefield game. Until the last one, that is, as you have probably all heard, was not doing so well, wasn't really chiving with the fans, including me. I just couldn't fall in love with it at all. I have given it a chance. I poured a lot of hours into it, but eventually I just had to admit it is not good. It wasn't the Battlefield game that we all loved. It was trying to be something it wasn't. It was trying to be Fortnite and Call of Duty and Apex and whatnot, but it wasn't Battlefield, and we all felt it, and we all wanted to give it our love, but we just couldn't, and we eventually just had to walk away with heavy hearts. And that's kind of like also the reason why I am back in the Call of Duty franchise. I didn't think that I'm ever gonna touch a Call of Duty game, because it is still in the direction that I don't really care much about when you look at the crazy, weird costumes people run around instead of in their military outfits. And some of the maps in Modern Warfare 2 were kind of like, well, you know, not quite there where I kind of like it, but it was not bad at all. I had a lot of fun with Modern Warfare 2. It was a really well made game, and with the addition of DMC and Invasion and Ground War and everything, it was way bigger than it ever was before, and so the price tag was actually rather low considering how much you got for it. And of course, I'm probably getting people who disagree and are like, no, but just think about it. You know how many single players that you can finish in like 20 hours cost $70, and then you have a game like this where you spend like a whole year every day playing it, or even longer than that, and you play $70. So just what I usually do is just take that amount and divide it by the hours that I played, and then that's how I feel like I get the actual price of the game. Have you ever done this? You should, if you ever feel like you're paying too much. And you know, you just heard that GTA 6 will be $150, and I feel like that sounds like a crazy amount, but just think about it. If you go to the movie theater, I haven't been in the movie theater in years. I don't even know what the price is for a movie ticket anymore. Let's say $20, right? You get like the most 2.5 hours of fun. That's it. So you're paying $20 for 2.5 hours of fun where you don't have control. You just sit there and then you leave. So for a game that is giving you like hundreds and hundreds of more hours, you pay like 3 times as much. So just think about this, you know? And then all of a sudden you realize that actually games are super cheap. And so I'm not surprised that the games will come up in price eventually, unless we all want to pay for in-game stuff and get constantly reminded that we need to purchase stuff, which I find super annoying. I get reminded constantly that I need to pay for the battle pass. I need to get the battle pass. And while I got all the battle passes in Modern Warfare 2, I don't want to get battle passes anymore because I don't like what they offer. It's not, I don't like it. It's just too weird for me. I'm just going to go with the standard outfit and weapons that I already have for Modern Warfare 2. I'm super happy. I can have a lot of fun without a pink gun or a pink outfit. But anyway, to each their own. It is what it is. So the game is definitely offering more than I expected. I especially like the zombie game mode, which I did not expect to be like this. I played zombies in the older games, and it was okay. It wasn't like something I played a lot of. It was like, okay, I've played it now, I've been there, done that, I'm moving on, and I never touched it again. But this zombie mode here in this game is so much fun. It's literally DMC with zombies, and I'm a huge fan of DMC. I love to play it. I played like hundreds of hours solo mostly, which was super challenging but intensely fun. So probably they didn't have to put as much work into this zombie mode because they already have the base of the DMC, the functionality and everything. They had to build the map, of course, and they had to build some of the functionality of how the zombies and the bonuses and everything works. but the basics on like the framework they've already had in place, which is the same as for those multiplayer maps, which they didn't have to build any maps from scratch. They were already there. The framework was there. They had to update the graphics and then probably update some of the functionality to go with the new technology and everything. But other than that, there wasn't really much they had to put in work. And that's why I kind of understand why a lot of people call it a DLC. It literally does feel like it, also because it's integrated with Modern Warfare 2. So I don't know exactly if they planned that or if that just happened to work out like that and they thought, hey, we can actually go with that too, that will be fine. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I have never experienced anything like this before, but I definitely don't regret any penny that I spent on this game. I do have my share of fun, and I feel like if I get at least 100 hours of fun out of this game, I got my money's worth, and that's all that matters to me. So if I can help a bunch of teams win matches, then that is what makes me happy. Unfortunately, we did not win this match, even though we tried our hardest, but it was still super fun, and I couldn't believe I ended up in the top rank. So that was a really great introduction into this map after 14 years. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, happy gaming, take care, bye bye.